Hello Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or if you are a Cancer on other placements on your astrological natal chart, which are the career placements, and those career placements are as follows. If you are a Cancer either in your 6th house, which is that of daily work, or your 10th house, which is your professional life, maybe even your 2nd house, which is how you earn money and the skills of how you earn money, or your midheaven, then these messages are also for you. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what's possibly blocking your career purpose or delaying your professional growth. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Cancer, there are going to be 3 parts of the reading that I'm going to be channeling messages for you on. For part 1, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what blockage or blockages are possibly stalling your career or delaying your professional growth. The second part of the reading is how can you align with your soul's true purpose, and the last section of the reading is what possible energy is moving towards the career and your purpose as you're trying to manifest here, or maybe are manifesting at this moment in time. So we'll take a look at all 3 sections. The first part of the reading, though, we're going to look at the shadow side, which is what block is possibly stalling your career or delaying your professional growth. Don't forget, Cancer, to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you find value in this reading, I look forward to having you part of the Lexa Tarot community. All right, let's take a look at the shadow side, part number 1 here. And we have the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So I feel here, Cancer, that you've been feeling intuitively like there is a change that is needed, or that you are intuitively aware that something is off in regards to maybe your professional growth or your career, okay? And I feel that you've been ignoring that intuition. The High Priestess in reverse is repressing your intuition. It's not allowing you to follow your inner knowing. It's as if you're turning a blind eye on that intuitive awareness. And when you're possibly doing this or feeling that way, there may be some doubts that intensify, because it's as if you're going against either the sign symbol synchronicities, the subtle messages that the universe is sending you in however which way or form that may be being presented to you as. This could be maybe a conversation that you had, or a suggestion that someone has made for you in regards to your personal growth, or your career or your finances. And it's as if you're betraying your own higher self, because it's like you want to focus more on the logical, rational, analytical part or aspect here of how you may be receiving those messages. So that's what I'm getting here with the High Priestess in reverse. Now, let's take a look at more details here in connection to what block is possibly stalling your career or delaying your professional growth. In the shadow side of the reading, you have resistance to change. upsetting news, accident. I mean, validation, confirmation. Resisting the change, repressing your intuition, not looking at or listening to the subtle sign, symbol, synchronicities, or serendipitous events that may be coming or that may have unfolded for you for quite some time. Something that your intuition has been, in a way, nagging you subtly here and there, or a feeling that you haven't been able to shake off. And so there is this energy here that as long as you continue to ignore, dismiss, or try to rationalize something here where your intuition is trying to tell you, hey, pay attention, the more intense this delay in your professional growth or resistance or stalling in your career you're going to feel as time goes on. Because it's as if the universe is saying, listen, there's something else out there for you, okay? Or maybe in a different company, maybe in a different position, maybe in the same company but a different role. Maybe, I don't know, in some other way, shape, or form. Maybe it's, how much you're earning at where you've been, okay? Maybe you feel like, I give my all and I'm not getting that raise and I feel like I'm being passed on purpose. And that could be an intuitive hit, but then you're saying in your mind, well, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you see what I'm saying? You're kind of talking yourself out of what you may be feeling intuitively. And so there may be some changes here that are happening in your career, in your professional life, but you're trying to rationalize it rather than taking a deep dive or a step back and take a time out and listen to the subtle sign, symbol, synchronicities or intuitive type of inner knowing that is coming through for you. That is going to require you, though, to be still. That's going to require you to make and take the time to invest in expanding that awareness. You can't see the sign, symbol, synchronicities if you're always in the go, go, go type of energy. You know what I mean? It requires you to take a step back and lean into the yin energy to kind of clear out the fog or the intuitive fog. The shadow side here says the bridge is failed. Crossing is risky. And there may be a part within yourself here that you're afraid to get out of the comfort zone. You're afraid to take the risk in whatever area or however this may be in regards to your professional growth or your career. And that fear may be creating this delay. There could be some sort of pattern here where you're like, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to bring that up because it might create tension. However, and what's interesting is it feels counterintuitive because you may be already feeling some type of discomfort or tension here in your professional environment or in your professional circle, which is interesting because that's how it's coming through. Now let's take a look at the light side of this reading. And this side of the reading, we're going to take a look at how you can align with your soul's true purpose here. Okay? So what action, mindset, perhaps maybe what you may need to release in regards to this blockage. But let's see what's coming through here for you. All right. And we have here the Knight of Swords in its upright position, because everything here on this side is in its upright position. Knight of Swords. How can you align with your soul's purpose? Allow yourself to lean into your yin energy. That's number one. When you're in your yin energy, okay, dig deep, allow the subtle sign, symbol, synchronicities to open your perspective. The Knight of Swords here. Swords is a rapid energy, okay? It's the rush of, it's the movement. And there may be times here that you may get a burst of ideas, a burst of thought, an aha moment. This could be something like you're curious, you're thirsting for knowledge, you want to act on something that you are thinking about. However, you hold yourself back in some way, shape, or form. This could also be, and by the way, you have here, it says, seize the day, coming and going, talkative, maverick, impulsive, impatient, okay? There's a sense of impulsivity here, okay? That although could be seen as positive, could also, if not honed in the right way, could get out of control, okay? So if you have a bright idea, if you are called to action, before you take action, take a step back and see, does it align with what you've been feeling intuitively? Because the Knight of Swords, although like I said, you may be getting really good ideas, you may be having really good conversations with the right people, you could be making really good connections, there could be this thirst of wanting to learn more, to find out more information, to express yourself in a way to say yes or no right away, rather than take your time in something. But this energy here, because we're looking at it from a positive mindset, it's you learning how to focus that drive, that aha idea, or that epiphany that may come to you very quickly, and molding it here into something that could be a really good potential for you to move towards that opportunity or towards that knowledge, conversation, right people, right place, right time, okay? Ooh, something just flipped over here for you. And you have here, yes. It says sweet satisfaction, good taste, savoring it. Now, what's interesting here is this is a fruit, and the fruit looks ripe. So, you know, like I said here at the top of this positive side or the light side of this reading, is that you may have felt that you may have had some missed opportunities. And maybe at the first sign of something seeming very positive, you want to hurry up and jump on it, right? And this is saying, although the energy and the energy of like, yes, like I really want that, comes over you, you need to resist the jumping into something without gaining all the facts or information about it first. Okay, so that's going to be important, because you need to know, is it the right time? Is it ripe, right? Is it a sweet deal? Or is it something that you just are going to jump into because you just want to get out of this energy here? So you don't want to jump from one blockage into another blockage because you just wanted to quickly exit a situation, circumstance, or event that is connected to the delay of your professional growth or the environment of your professional circle. So you don't want to do that. You want to take your time. And when you do that, once you are sure that you have all the details, all the information, that you've really allowed yourself to gain and talk to the right people, ask the right questions, then there's this sense of, all right, I feel that the moment is right, and it's something that is going to feel more satisfying rather than trying to exit one situation and quickly jump into another just because you want to exit something that may be uncomfortable or may be feeling uncomfortable. Okay, so again, this Knight of Swords, yes, be daring, but be focused. Yes, be open to change, and yes, be open to those ideas, but go in a direction of like, okay, let me get all the details first. Let me ask all these important questions, especially if it's something having to do with interview or finding out more information about a position. This is talking about really being that, knowing what questions to ask, what questions are important to you, so that you're able to get the information that you need, so that you are able to see, is this a sweet deal, or is it just someone hyping a position just because, they may have a high turnover rate? You know what I mean? So let's take a look at your next light side of this card, of this side, and it says, yes, taking flight, uplifting, at peace with decisions. Validation, confirmation. In order for you to be at peace with a decision, it means that you have taken the time to check in with your higher self, your intuition. That's the yin side of yourself, but also checked in with the asking the right questions, gaining the knowledge that is necessary in order for you to be more knowledgeable and, make an informed decision rather than just rushing into something because of someone, who's trying to, make a move here in their company. You know what I mean? It's like you need to ask the right questions and gain the right information in order for you to really see what your soul purpose is here, what your professional growth is, what type of mindset you need to have in order to move in this direction. And again, taking flight, and it says at peace with a decision. When you make the right move or make the right choice, you're going to feel good about it. It's not going to come across as confusing because you've done your due diligence. Okay? You've asked the right questions. You've made an informed decision rather than making a rash decision. Let's take a look at your last and final card here. And this, of course, I'm going to be channeling the energy that moves you towards the career or purpose that you may be wanting or may be manifesting right now at this moment in time. Cancer, if these messages have resonated for you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And your last and final card here says, sever vows of poverty. Interesting. So again, take this as it may resonate. It says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So, for example, You may have some sort of self-worth issues. That could also be a blockage here, where you may say to yourself, well, I shouldn't ask for more money. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to bring up that topic. I'll just stay where I'm at because fill in the blank. This could also be this energy of you deserve to be compensated more, or you deserve a specific maybe promotion or title, and you're not fighting for it. You're not moving towards it because you're just kind of like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not right or fit for the position. When in reality, that may not be the case. You may be right for the position. You may be the person that is good for that role. But because you're second guessing yourself. Okay? You're kind of staying in a comfort zone that's not allowing you to spread your wings. So sever the vows of poverty, especially if you see that your role or that your experience is or should be compensated more. Okay, so this is could be here also mentioning here or talking about compensation. That being said, Cancer, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.